website. I linked her in my holistic community as well. Alice Dreads, and she does synthetic too, but I only recommend woolies. But yeah, so definitely check them out in my website. She's linked and she's on Etsy. And if you're in the California area, I can install them for you. Now, with that being said, hi. So yes, newsflash, guys. We are all one. You're me, I'm you. The only thing that separates us is these bodies. We are fragments, infamous of source. Plain and simple. Fragmented into these bodies that we're given. They're plants, but we're given sex. We're not even the sexes. The body is, okay? You are in a game of harvest energy. You are me and I am you. You're only on a different level and a different aware of consciousness. We are all playing the same reindeer games. At the end of the day, the way out is being you, remembering who you are, removing the layers, and sticking out. You don't want to blend. You don't want to fit in. You don't want everyone to like you. You don't want to have all the assets, because all the assets are just that. They're outside of you. They're not inside of you. You can't take it with you. It's not a part of you. It is all part of this diabolical debauchery of hell, which is the human experience, learning love. Welcome, Ashe. So, again, wanting change and doing change are two different things. And that's why taking the pill of accountability and awareness is truly hard, because you are faced with challenges that on top of the other challenges. I am above you all. I will pray for your sins, because I really do believe you are not perfect like me, but you have potential. I'm wealthy and beautiful and perfect. And your name is Karen HOA. Well, that's perfect for you. Wow. All right, Karen HOA. So as soon as you think that you have all the answers, you don't. You already are in your ego and you don't have any of the answers. I've made a video of it, you know. The student becomes the teacher, but the teacher is always the student, because the master has failed multiple times, more than the student has ever attempted, right? But we have to keep moving forward. We have to keep trying. We have to keep doing. Everything outside of you is absolutely, has no value and is not your value. What is this? Okay. Karen HOA, that is so funny, man. Tell me you're a troll without telling me you're a troll. Oh wait, you just did with Karen HOA. What was that? Thanks. I want to say Addie? Is that Addie? Addie. Well, thank you, Addie. What do we got for Addie? Addie, we have emotional release, fulfillment of letting go, tears of joy. You are finally realizing the surrender and the release, so you are finding the abundance coming from the releasing and the surrendering. You are going with the ebbs and flows. That's amazing. I love that. Yeah, we got the Phoenix rising. Wow, that just like came right out. Okay, 25 to... Okay, so girl's been doing her work. Harmony. Yeah, you put it to bed, man. Death card. You put it to bed and you rose above it. Good job. Good job, Addie. Wow, thank you for that energy. That was amazing. Ooh, I just got full body chills on that. I don't know what you did, but that was big. Okay, now it's boiling. Yay! We got boiling water. Oh, Addie, it's paying off. So that was confirmation that you're not alone and the universe is meeting you. So stay fast, hold fast into what you're doing, okay? Because the abundance is upon you. And remember, abundance is in the little things. Like, I'm sitting at the ocean side right now with sea lions and seals, and I get to boil my water portably to heat my tea. My dog and I both have a bathroom that we just utilized. We're out in nature. You know what I'm saying? This is abundance right here. This is abundance. This is freedom in sorts, right? I'm able to stream and be with you guys and connect and spread the awareness of my journey. I'm still in the midst of, trying to write and whatever, but yeah. Again, there is no wrong way of doing this. It's just remembering who you are and removing the layers, and it's a process. And our abundance is us. It's our frequency. So when you truly are aligned with your authentic, genuine self, which is love, a state of being, not an emotion. What is love of state of being? It is complete humility, empathy, and stillness. It is the peace that you are seeking because you're only seeing only love, because everything comes from the original place, right? Your demons, your evil, all of that is energy and a lower vibration that has been lied to, shamed, guilt, and abused, and is entrapped. That is all. It just needs to be set free and to be able to break free. And that is all of us. Our energy is being harvested in this game, which is why circus and bread, they give you all of it in your news media every day. Your politics, your Hollywood, the celebrities, or your neighborhood news, right? All of this is distractions to keep you out of what? your own story. You are living everyone else's story by watching their TV show or movie. Do you understand me? You are living in a matrix. You are living in your own movie, and you are the main character, but you are being played and being used as an extra instead, because you are living through someone else's movie when you are watching it. That is all your TV series, everything, your wars, whatever. Whatever you give your attention to, your energy goes to, okay? That's where you focus. You focus, your energy goes, right? When we see it, we make it real. Hence why, oh, the Simpsons can predict the future. No, they can't. They just get 100 million views and it makes it real. Because why? It's been broadcast and rewatched and metaphorically believed in people's minds that it's possible and that they're okay with it. So, and I was one of the biggest ones. You know, this is a 9-year journey. I started by putting alcohol down in 2018. I never realized that I would be this 100% holistic and realize all these truths, you know? So, at the end of the day, the only way out is through. And release the guilt, shame, and fear. That's the biggest keys. But they are entrenched in so much stuff. And thank you. Yes, these are wool locks from Ukraine. Alice Dredd. She's linked in my website. Check out my website and my holistic community. And her shampoo bars are amazing. 100% natural as well. And yes, I only recommend her woolies, but they're beautiful. She's got new colors. She does custom orders. Like, they're super soft, super lightweight, you know, and they wash just like regular hair with your shampoo bars, right? I think I even have a video on that. But anyway. All right. Okay. So it didn't kill it, but killed it enough where it won't be able to probably do it again. But it didn't start off with 4. So when I go heat it up now, next time, or charge that, I'll make sure it charges on 4. Oh my God, I'm so grateful right now. Yay! Oh, we'll put more hot water in there. And then it'll at least keep it warm, right? It'll warm it up, and then it won't be cold. And then that'll be amazing. Because we don't want cold water. You don't want cold water. You want warm water. Cold water is not good for you.
No, you didn't. You did not look. You're not looking right now.
Alrighty then. Yay, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so grateful for my hot water. You have no idea. Oh, I'm so grateful for this. Yay! Yay! Sorry. Don't apologize. Got a brilliant idea to put my mushroom powder in here, and then I can melt it, and then that way I can actually drink it. Well, that would have been bad. That would have been bad, having it all over. So this is Sacred Wisdom. This is a mushroom. So what's in here? It's the it's the 4 mushroom blend. Lion's mane, chaga, reishi, and cordyceps. Yeah, it's melting. Good. Alright, and then... Nah, alright. Am I pushing it with the chocolate? We'll just keep the mushrooms in there. Alright, yay! So we will let that sit. We will let my tea brew. And in the meantime, we'll chill. So, you want to get rid of your coffee. Or a cacao. What is cacao? Cacao is chocolate. Did you know? Cacao beans, cacao, without any other additives, is healing. It helps your skin, your immunity, your mood. I mean, cacao is chocolate. Cacao is chocolate. It's just the bean that chocolate is made from. And then laced with sugar, other things to make it addictive and not good for you, right? Cacao is chocolate, and I was saying cacao. All right, trolls. I really thought they would be louder. Yes, it does give you energy. Cocoa is not cacao. Hot cocoa is hot chocolate that is completely not even real. That's why it's called cocoa. Cacao is the chocolate bean. Why would I say cocoa? Ever. Again, linked in my website, Aura Cacao. Check them out. They support the tribes that forest the chocolate. Unlike the store-bought chocolate that enslaves the people that bring the chocolate, and all that chocolate in the store is full of lead. FYI. More you know. Like, I don't even understand how the charade is still going on anymore. How is it still... And my entire feed is everyone thinking like me in a way, which is weird. Why is it weird? Because my feed wasn't like that. My feed was all about politics and about, you know, just religion or the war, or just, I don't know, just stuff that was like all like, no, I'm not giving it attention. I don't know. I guess my feed shifted when I shifted, but my point being is, if like a majority of us are awake, then how are we still playing this game? I stopped paying income tax, and I will shout it to the rooftop, and they can come knocking on my car door. You know what I mean? Laws were made to be broken. Laws are just enforcing the enforcer. I live a nomadic lifestyle, an alternative lifestyle. Break the box. Break out of the box. Break your mindset. Release your possessions, man. They don't give you value. And your safety isn't safety at all. You're not safe. And they're not protecting you. They're not here for you. But I am streaming TikTok and YouTube simultaneously. Hi, how are you? So I have multiple conversations going on. It's not all about you. Or my trolls. YouTube is so bad. You know what's funny is I thought TikTok was bad, but you know, and I think it's like the beginning of it. It's like almost growing pains. Like they have to put you through some kind of initiation or something. Can she handle it? Yeah, politics was just made for us to divide. Politics was literally created to divide us. Now, when I was a child, I always butted my head against it. Hear me out. As I couldn't understand why, if we go vote, and the majority voted and it has this, Then there's electoral votes that can change that? What? Make that make sense. You know? I was like, that don't even make sense. And yeah, I never registered to vote, and I never voted, by the way. And I'm going to shout that out, by the way. I have never voted. Mainly because, one, in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, if you registered to vote, then you would be called for jury duty. That's how they got you for jury duty. Because they didn't know you existed otherwise, supposedly, right? So I always was like, nope, I'm not doing that. And I know voting is a scam. I know voting is a scam, or votes don't matter in any way, shape, or form. You know? It's all an illusion to make you think that you have control. And it's all to divide all of us to hate on each other because of what you perceive to believe true or believe, right? At the end of the day, instead of opening up your mind and seeing the whole thing and the whole perspective of other people, right? So. Thank you, Kayla. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Oh, there's still enough. Okay. At least you wanted these too, huh? All right then. Kayla, you still with me? All right, so top of the day, Ashe, and yes, welcome. If you're just joining me, I am here spreading awareness that we heal. You're me and I am you. At the end of the day, release the shame, release the guilt, release the hate, release the fear. We're all in this together, and we can break out together. You heal. You are not a problem, you are not sin, and you never were. Now that the trolls are out of the YouTube live, anyone else have real questions to ask? Thank you, Hurley. And you are too, because that means if you see beauty, you hold beauty within. What's with the weird questions? Yes, I am not. I'm in Kelly. Ashley, waxing moon and the energy is gaining momentum. So embrace that fear, embrace that anxiety, and realize that it's false and it's not real. Yeah, nothing will come of the situation because there's nothing to come of the situation. Past has already happened. This goes to every single one of you. Your past has already happened. Learn the lesson and realize it won't happen again because you've already learned the lesson. You broke the pattern and cycle, so it'll never happen again. We decide and write. We decide and write our world. Yeah, luck is on your side. And that's each and every one of us, right? Luck is on each and every one of our sides. Why is that? Because you're me and I'm you. And we are infinite. We are infinite. Plain and simple. We are fragments of infinite. We are infinite. You are the creator of this. You are the energy that fuels this. Why do you think you live in a world that's trying to convince you that you're nothing and you're weak? And that you should be quiet and shut up and blend in? Why do you think the world is trying to do that to you? Why do you think the trolls come into my lives and try to hate on me? Because I trigger them and because I'm not afraid to be me and to break free. And the more hate I get, the more it solidifies that I am in the right. So, whatever the Matrix wants to pull on me at this point is going to backtrack completely. Thank you, my love. Richie, if you're interested, they are actually linked in my profile, my website, Alice Dreads. Check out the website. It's linked in Etsy as well. It'll take you to Etsy. It'll take you to Alice Dreads. Get her shampoo bars. It's out of Ukraine, and I can install them for you if you're in California. So, FYI, if you're in Southern California and you have yourself some locks and you want them installed, I'm your girl. I put mine in by myself. 60 of them. It took me 5 hours. I put them in myself, and I got pictures too, because they were smoking. Even right now, but because I'm that good. Not like I like to boast or anything. Goddess. We're all goddesses. So the woolies will last as long as you take care of them. In all honesty, it's wool. It's wool hair. It's real wool. Take care of it, wash it, condition it, you know. I've had them now for 13 months. Best decision I've ever made. The fact that my bangs now are past my chin Like all my hair is like now growing, where when I started this, my hair was, well, it was shorter. It was damaged from all the chemicals and everything that I was putting on it, believing I was trying to help it by leaving the matrix and going to the store and buying what they have. But they last as long as you take care of them. You know, if you don't take care of them, or depending on, you know, I would say the temperature of different things, but because wool can pull, right? So make sure that your water is clean, you know, your water is filtered, it's clean, and that you're using natural cleaning stuff. So her shampoo bars are amazing, by the way. Anyway. Alright. It's only been 30 minutes. I'm limitless. Again, you live in a matrix, in a world of boxes, labels, and lies to keep you in the mentality that you have no power and that you are just on this rat race cycle treadmill, that you arrive, you're born, you live and die. When none of that is true, because none of you are really living, and we don't die. We're energy. We transmute. These bodies are plants. And these bodies don't have to die either. But they will decompose because you won't take care of it. And you treat it as a prison and as a faulty thing because you believe what everyone tells you. There is a woman that's 141 years old. And why? And she was diagnosed with cancer. Our bodies heal. But they don't want to tell you that because there's no money in that. And there's no control in that. If we know that we can heal and that we can actually break free and do what we want and live the life that we want, and no one has the power to tell us differently, why would they let you do that? But who are they to tell you that you can't? No one. At the end of the day, when you walk in your sovereignty and your pure freedom, there is no competition. There is no competition. So there is no chaos. There is no, oh, well, you need law and you need civilization and da-da-da-da to keep the masses in check. No, you don't. Because when the masses are actually free and living in sovereignty, then we are civil, because there is no competition and we live as a community. Wow. Name calling and comments and opinions and derogatory things are just pinpointing how you see and judge everyone else and judge yourself and what you're afraid of and your fears. They're projections and confessions in disguise of your linked personal history. They have nothing to do with me. You can tell me I'm not anything or I'm all of it. Doesn't matter. I'm not any of it because I'm not any of those words, because all those words are labels and boxes, Dylan. Break the box. And Jim Rat, I have my own company. Check out my website and maybe book a session and start your healing process with that. I'm a holistic therapist and a healer. So have the day you deserve and go do you. Even fractures Even broken bones heal. Do you know my daughter broke her bones skateboarding? Bye, Dylan. Sorry, Dylan, that you are so miserable, but you're not gonna get my energy. It's or anything. Like, it's funny to me, guys. Sweetheart, if I cared what people thought, I wouldn't be here, sitting here live, telling you about my life. I wouldn't be spreading awareness, and I wouldn't be sitting in love if I truly cared about the outside and your minuscule opinion of perception of judgment. Please get out of your troll head box and awaken. It's so comical. My God. Because I am. Because I am. Look at where I am. And this is just a tidbit of where I am. I have the ocean everywhere where I can bring the dog and everything. Of course I'm happy. This is what I wanted. This is why I went nomadic, so I could live by the ocean and I could travel and follow the sun. Yay, I know. That's why I wanted to do the live here, because of the seals and the sea lions. I got to listen to them all night. They don't really sleep. No, I'm not in Monterey. I am in San Diego area. And by the way, San Diego is huge. So I would say San Diego County. I don't like, because I'm not in, I don't even know how it works. I don't know. I'm still trying to find my bearings down here in California. Trying to find, different things, but I am finding places that are just, this is a dream come true. Like, okay, Dylan, and that's a bad thing. Why? Tell me how that's bad. Sweetheart, homeless is a box. It's nothing else but a box. I've owned multiple homes. I've been married for almost 20 years. I have 2 children. I served in the military. I've been everywhere, and I'm a billionaire. Why does it matter about living in the car? Homeless is a state of mind. Your home is where you lay your hat at. Like, come on and get out of your small mind and judgment. You're not making me feel any less of a person. I am still me and amazing, and even better because I released all my possessions. Get over it. It does do something to the soul, Jim Rat. You're absolutely right. Anyway, I think that's my hardest part with like some of these, where I honestly, I know I get a lot of trolls and I get a lot of bots, but if these are actual genuine people, I would like to help you. I don't even know what that means. What is it, 50? What are you even talking about, Dylan? Dylan, are you real? Because I feel sorry for you at this point. Truly. Because you're in here for a reason. Then go away. Why are you still here talking to me? Being derogatory because you're miserable. And I'm the only one giving you attention at this point. And I'm sorry that you're that sad. Have the day you deserve. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, seals and sea lions. We have ascension. Infinite wants to talk about ascension. Of course you do. 43 is the number. That's not ironic. So what is ascension? Ascension is your goal. Ascension is your goal in this life. Unless you want to stay on the hamster wheel of the matrix, which is going to work, eating 3 meals a day, paying your bills, being, the family member, whatever. And believing all the lies. And worshiping a cult. Anyway. Grow, evolve, and ascend. What is growth? Growth is remembering who you are. Shedding the layers that have been indoctrinated identity and character onto you. Evolving is changing the patterns, the cycles, and the perceptions and perspectives, beliefs that are in your subconscious. Unplugging from the game. The what if, how, could, would, should. All of that is the game. Because we are impossible, we are possible. So that makes the impossible possible, right? We are the magic in this world that they don't want you to know. That they want to keep you down. Again, 43 is significant, and 4 is cycles and patterns, chapters. 3 is divinity as well as protection and alignment. Take some time to reconnect with nature. Allow yourself to be drawn in by the wonders of the natural world. They will lead you to your inner divinity, help you tap into a deep reservoir of peace and light within. I take time for myself. Nothing is more important in nature. I find my inner peace, tranquility, and delve into my inner sanctuary. What were we just talking about? Me being nomadic and being out here in nature. So that is just divinity confirming what I'm talking about. You guys are sheltered and pretending you're safe in these boxes that you call homes, and you're not safe. First of all, you don't even own your home. You're either renting or you're paying property tax and all this other kind of stuff, or you're paying a mortgage. You don't own your home. So you're just as homeless as I am, because you don't own it. You don't own it. You're better off owning a car, because you can pay that off a lot faster than you can a home. Just saying. You want to be debt free, not amount of debt. Money's not even don't get me started. It's so sad. But I understand that it's a process that everyone has to become aware in their own time. But yeah, that's the hardest part, I think, for me is sometimes I can't tell the difference if it's an actual troll or someone that actually needs help and is just being weird. Guess we'll never know. This is pretty cool. So everything is a mindset shift at the end of the day. I'm drinking water with tinctures, tea. Your judgment means nothing to me and holds no validity. You do realize that, right? And the more you comment in my live, the more you interact and support me, because any publicity is good publicity. So thank you for the interaction. I truly appreciate. But if you're trying to find a trigger, you came into the wrong live. FYI, I am streaming TikTok and YouTube simultaneously, so just so you know. Meditation is key. So every single one of you, meditation and move. You have to meditate and you have to move. You can do that simultaneously, by the way. You can stretch in the morning and sit and meditate with yourself. Oh my God, wow. Yes, apple cider vinegar is how I make my tinctures. So what is a tincture? A tincture is the plant. It's the herb. So let's say I want to use mullein. I'll get mullein leaves and I'll stick them in a mason jar, fresh. And then you cover it with apple cider vinegar and you let it sit for like 2 to 3 months. And keep turning it upside down, whatever. And then you have your tincture. Gym rat, do you have a name? So, yes, meditate and stretch. You have to move your body, okay? Your body is a plant. But if you don't move your body, just like you don't use your mind, you're going to lose it, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. Just like, you know, I took what? I made it all the way to trigonometry, and yeah. I don't think I could do a fraction now if you paid me. Probably because I don't want to, but I was always very divergent when it came to all that stuff. I was good at school. I excelled, borderline genius, but I didn't excel at the rules at all. I was always in trouble. And yeah. Amy! Ashe, I'm amazing. Hope you are well. It's funny, Jason. I feel like you kind of came in here trolling, and I'm still kind of wondering. But anyway, because if you are all about your minds and body, your wife and you, then you, it's time to go 100% holistic. Definitely not trolling. Okay. Well, considering your first question was, what do I do for work? That's a troll question, because what I do for work doesn't define me. I don't work. I don't work, guys. I exist and I heal. Plain and simple. I don't work and I don't have a job in the Matrix, nor will I ever have a job in the Matrix again. I broke out of this reindeer bullshit game. And if that triggers you, good. I'm glad. And you can call me whatever name you want in the book. But I'm the one laughing all the way to the bank and living my dream life. So you guys can do whatever you want. But yeah, when you put people in boxes and stuff like that, or try to act like they don't have knowledge or any, like, it just, to me, that's a troll thing to say. I'm gonna throw that out there, Jason. What Saturday? And what do you mean rainy? Is it rainy, you mean today, or it's going to be rainy Saturday? A sleeping one. So why are you going to a protest, Amy? What do you think that's going to do? You're protesting something that's, you're giving it energy. You're giving it fuel by even going, by even doing any of this. He has no power. He has no power. He's just an actor. It's the machine. You have to dismantle the system. Break the box, man. Julie, hey, baby. Just change it up on you. All right, if you're just joining, FYI, YouTube, I am streaming TikTok as well simultaneously. Although I think YouTube is going to have to go because you're going to kill my tablet, and we can't have that. Excuse me. Communication is key. New moon. Communication is key, Julie. Your commitment is being tested as well. Balance, spirituality, and practicality in Pisces. What does that mean? That means balance your masculine and feminine, your intuition. Listen to your inner self. Stop doubting your inner self. And realize that everything is a test. Your communication is key. And just sit in calmness. Do not react. Respond. Big difference. And it's 7. Showing numbers. Showing numbers by not paying your taxes. Showing numbers by not buying chemicals and the poison. Showing numbers by healing your body and taking your energy back. It's about your energy, guys. You're giving your energy to things that are outside of you that don't matter. That don't matter. If you want to change the world, you have to change you, not out shouting out or protesting with anyone else. It's not going to do anything. Healing will. Oh, I answered your number and you can't get back to me now? Right, because I got it. All right, bye. Have a good day. Oy vey. The trolls come out at day. The trolls come out at day. The trolls come out at day. I'm just kidding. All right, YouTubies. As much as this has been fun, I do love the challenge. I really, really do. I do. Keeps me on my toes and, challenges me. It tests me. It makes sure where I really sit in my balance. So, yeah, I'm fine with it. It doesn't irritate me at all. I understand this is how the game works. Anyway, Ashe, much love. If you would like a personal session with me, my website is linked in my profile. I look forward to sharing space with you and breaking the illusions and healing with you. Being a nurse has nothing. So you're a nurse in a Rockefeller medical, Amy. How are you helping anyone in the that doesn't make any sense, Amy. You are giving all your attention to some. It doesn't matter. I have a great protest, honey. Do what you need to do. But at the end of the day, I don't want to hear that you are upset with how things are going in the world, because you're focusing on the negative. If you focus on the negative will perpetuate. Plain and simple. What we resist persists. So you doing this, as much as, yes, it makes it seem like, oh, we stand to the power. Standing up to the power is taking it back. It's not participating. It's not participating. Let me say that one more time. Taking your power back is not participating. We don't participate in the reindeer games. We don't give it the attention. We don't give it the energy. We don't give it anything. We take it all back. And then what happens to it? It suffocates and dies. Having passion and being angry are two different things. Know the difference before you pass judgment on your comment. And anger is okay. You're allowed to be angry, guys. You just don't sit in your anger. You don't react in your anger. You don't project your anger. You process your anger and you release your anger. Don't ever let anyone judge you or make you feel like you're invalid to have any kind of emotion or feeling, because you are completely allowed. It's the whole point. All right. And all together now, let's say bye to YouTube. Have a great day, guys.